Hey, everybody. My name is Amy Cothran. I wanted to share with you the City Council meeting from April 11th, 2023. We started off the meeting by voting on a new city administrator. Phil Green was the one who was presented for appointment. Everybody voted for yay except for Hillfield and Sandvold. They both voted nay, so therefore the measure passed, and Phil Green will be our new city administrator. There's been an audit that's been going on behind the scenes in Blair, and the people who were conducting the audit, it seems as though this has to be done every year. The people who were conducting the audit were at the meeting, and they had raving reviews for Blair and how all of the books are kept and everything's in order, and I just rave reviews. So obviously we passed that. There was a lady who came in and she's got a really good idea. It's Angie, or at least in my opinion, Angie Schroeder. Angie Schroeder came in and she's wanting to do a mural. And you got on Washington Street, it's beside the big building that's had is a big gray wall on the south side of Washington Street, and a big parking lot in there. She's wanting to paint a mural. Lots of cities have murals. She brought in some evidence of other cities that are doing murals, kind of artifying Blair, and she's asking for the city to help with supplies on that, for them to approve it and then help with supplies on that, and then possibly even get more murals in the work to just try to highlight Blair and show Blair off. So that is headed to the finance committee to see what they can do about that. Edward Matthews, came in and was presenting some information about the 2018 ICC. And they presented the board with a lot of papers, and they were just discussing what the 2018 ICC is. And I wish I could help you with that, but I don't know. There wasn't really enough for a layperson to understand exactly what was being discussed. Dale and Jennifer Hansen were back in about their Rockhaven subdivision. They're just trying to get it to where it's rezoned from rural residential estates, from agriculture, general agriculture district to rural residential estates. That's that 2 lots that I've discussed before. That's out on 91. Also, Von Lowe was in. He has a property on 1626 Washington Street. There's been a big dumpster out in front of it. I guess they've been doing a lot of renovations and stuff. And on the upper part of that, there is a rental, an apartment. And so that's what he was doing there for this. He was getting permission, getting a cup to be able to use that upper story as living residence. And that was passed. He was also in there for his Elk Ridge subdivision that's going to be above Riverview, that whole subdivision over there. He had it at 38 units, 38 plots, and that has decreased to 30 plots. What that means is a lot of things that have already been settled had to be resettled. And so he had a lot of, there was a lot of business on him. Just undoing what has been done and then redoing it because the plan had changed. And it wasn't anything that the city made him do. He and his engineers got together and decided that it was better to decrease the number of lots. The resurfacing bid came in with Carther and Son Construction at $417,000. That is $17,000 more than what's budgeted. They talked about possibly living off a block or something to try to get it back in the budget. Also, there's Olson now has a contract for the asphalt overlay that Carther's and Sons is going to do. This is to test and make sure that what we're paying for, we're getting. And so that's going to be $21,850 to do all the testing to make sure that the job that is being done, the asphalt that's being laid down, is the quality and design that we're paying for. They talked about lights down the southern bypass. OPPD does the lighting for us and on our city streets. So OPPD will do that. They discussed what the lights were and what was being planned. They're going to go from Hallow Road and 30 to 75 and 10th Street. That's pretty much where your southern bypass is going to go, from Hallow Road on 30 and over to 75 at 10th. There's going to be a river road, or they're looking to try to do a river road project. It seems as though there's some grants that can be written. But it's got to be new stuff. It's got to be new area that people can access. It can't be something that already has sidewalks, and so we're just trying to make Blair more walkable. So it'll go from 5th Street and Grant over to 4th Street, and then it's going to go across and go across Washington and go down. I think it was on the other, or maybe on this side of that street that's there, on towards Jackson, the end of Jackson on the west side. They showed a picture of it and everything last night. And then they went into an executive session. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but that was your meeting for last night. You have a good night.